Plastics are basically kind of the richest, most trendy, slightly snobby, mean girls in school.
You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row, and you can only wear your hair in a ponytail once a week. So I guess you pick today.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Ford, and I was the costume designer on the original 2004 movie Mean Girls. Well, the process for putting together the costumes for Mean Girls was take what is real. So we started with looking at yearbooks and looking at what children and girls in schools actually did wear. And there's a tremendous amount of research. And we sort of allowed ourselves to go into the version of a candy store. Everything bright and shiny and sweet and delightful is what we chose to illustrate plastics with.
Having lunch with the plastics was like leaving the actual world and entering Girl World. And Girl World had a lot of rules. In the regular world, Halloween is when children dress up in costumes and beg for candy. In Girl World, Halloween is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. The hardcore girls just wear lingerie and some form of animal ears.
Doesn't she look great, honey? What are you?
I'm a mouse. Duh.
The character of Gretchen is she was sort of completely kept under the heel of Regina. She too sort of comes into her own and starts to be her own person. And you get a little inclination of that and early on at the Halloween party. She does show up in, a tight leather catsuit.
You know who's looking fine tonight? Seth Mosikowski.
Okay, you did not just say that.
What? He's a good kisser.
He's your cousin.
Yeah, but he's my first cousin.
Right.
So you have your cousins, and then you have your first cousins, and then you have your second cousins.
No, honey.
That's not right, is it?
That is so not right.
So in Gretchen's costume, she's completely covered up because that is her conservative way. But you finally see her form-fitting shape. This is literally made out of a heavy-duty stretch plastic, which gives her that reflection and that shine. And then her tiny little reference to being a cat are the ears. And it's the same with Karen as a mouse. Her only reference to being a mouse are the mouse ears. The colors and the textures with all the different reflections, they really are utilizing their plastic style. Jingle bell, jingle At this point in the story, Katie's there. She's in the fold, and she is dressing like them, wants to become one of them, and you can see clearly that her parents are horrified by the thought. The Jingle Bell Rock, we used plastic, and we'd thought of head-to-toe plastic, but then the fine line with that is, and with what they're wearing, is you can take it way too tartish and way too over the top. So the choice of using plastic as the fabric worked because they were, I tried to make them look as good as they could look, but using also elements of if they'd come up with them themselves, sort of thrown them together. And so I chose a basic shape of a skirt that worked on all three of the girls. And since it's plastic, I added a bow instead of a belt with a buckle to sort of soften it up and make it more girly. And their tank tops are really just tank tops that you would get at any department store, and then we just added marabou, and the same with their boots. They would have all gone to a shoe store and gone, oh wow, these would be great for our Jingle Bell Rock, boots. So making it look young and inappropriately appropriate was really sort of the desire with that.
Gretchen, switch sides with Katie.
But I'm always on your left.
Well, that was when there were 3 of us, and now the tallest go in the middle.
But the whole dance will be backwards. I'm always on your left.
And right now you're getting on my last nerve. Switch.
And finally, please welcome to the stage, Santa's Helpers doing Jingle Bell Rock.
to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is the swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingle and a beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
That was the best it ever won.
That was awesome.
Lip gloss.
Hey, good job, Africa.
Thanks.
Katie's blushing. Oh my god, you totally have a crush on that guy.
No, I don't. That's why you wanted to join the mathletes.
Mathletes? You hate math.
Look how red she is.
You love him, and he totally complimented you. That is so fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Both she and Regina have done the showing the little bit of tummy. So she's copying. I really wanted to use plastic. So again, their skirts are made out of plastic. Santa Claus would never get away with this. Also, I wanted it to look like something that they, in theory, could have put together for themselves. The top was a tank top. That fringe was added, and then the skirts we had made. I have a feeling that the boots and probably the gloves came from, a lot of stuff comes from stripper stores. And then the hats, I really think I probably got them at Party City.
Because being with the Plastics was like being famous.
This is Katie's presenting herself as a plastic.
Everybody just knew
And she's got the shoes, she's got the walk, she's got the short skirt, and she's done it. Katie is now wearing high-heeled patent leather shoes to look just like all the other girls. She's not wearing tennis shoes like the non-plastics. Every time you do something, you get taken to a different place. And that's what I love about it, is it does, and you always learn. You always learn. I mean, you continue to learn about, visually you continue to learn, and, as a person and working with different people, you continue to learn. So it always, there should never be anything, whether it works out or not, that you regret because of the process. I'm happy to have, contributed to something that people like to see. And I think it was also Ariana Grande who used the costumes from Mean Girls. And I think we are all delighted that what we contribute to a story stays and that people still like to see it.